Hello, we have just returned from our conference in Montenegro, where we looked at the link between the Sustainable Development Goals and the implementation of the UN Convention for the Rights of Persons with Disabilities. Our conclusion? The inclusion of everyone in society is not only necessary, but is an essential element for the successful implementation of the global goals, and we need to work on it now. Next part, ESPD has developed a study on the Working Time Directive and highlights that this directive hinders the successful implementation of the UNCRPD. Find out more at our event on the 23rd November in the European Parliament. Finally, Thomas Bignell will present a segment on how ESPD is trying to bring investment to the social sector through FC, and we will develop a high-level conference on the 27th November in the Parliament. I hope to see you there.
Two years ago, the European Commission launched the EU Investment Plan. The objective was simple: help companies and authorities get access to better loans. This sounds like a great idea. The problem is that our sector has not accessed the EU Investment Plan at all, and this has hindered innovation in our sector. The sector has huge investment needs. Recent estimates say that up to 50 billion euros a year is needed to build quality social infrastructure in social care and long-term care. That's huge. The main problem is a lack of awareness, and this is where ESPD came into play. So what did we do to raise awareness about the EU Investment Plan? Firstly, we launched a website, www.socialinvestment.eu. This website aims to help you, social service providers, local authorities and investors better understand how the EU Investment Plan could help our sector get access to better loans. Secondly, we organised events at national level. We discussed with hundreds of social service providers how we together could access better loans through the EU Investment Plan. I was amazed about the interest by the sector in all countries where we went to. So what is ESPD doing and recommending to find a solution to this investment gap between the EU Investment Plan and the social sector? Well, I'm afraid you're going to have to wait a few more weeks to find our recommendations. We will launch a report at the event that we're organising with the European Policy Centre to discuss how the EU Investment Plan can further invest in the social care sector. We have really interesting speakers from the European Commission, the European Parliament, investors, and the social sector, and all together we hope to find and discuss the best way forward to help our sector get better loans. We're also next year going to further promote the EU Investment Plan in new countries, in particular in Central and Eastern Europe, to try and find solutions there. And we will also organise events in the same countries where we went to this year to find concrete solutions to tackle the investment needs of our sector in those countries. Thank you.